My beloved child, I have seen you in your quiet moments of doubt, in your silent prayers, whispered through tears, in your longing for peace in a world that rarely offers it. I know how heavy the weight of living can feel, how confusing it becomes when truth feels buried under noise. But I have not left you without light. When I sent my Son, Jesus, He carried more than miracles. He carried my heart. Through His words, I gave humanity a lamp for the soul, a way back to peace, and a voice that still speaks through the centuries. His teachings were not for the perfect, but for the broken, not for the powerful, but for those humble enough to listen. These are 24 timeless teachings of Jesus that will illuminate your soul. Each one is a flame to light your path, a truth that cuts through confusion, and a reminder that you are not forgotten. You are loved beyond measure. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. Matthew 2:2-3-7. You were created for love, not as the world defines it, but as heaven designed it. To love me fully is to live freely. When your heart is fixed on me, fear loses its hold. Every breath, every moment, every choice finds meaning in that love. Love your neighbor as yourself. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 2:2-3-9. True love does not end with words. It moves through compassion. When you care for others, you touch my heart. Your kindness to a stranger, your forgiveness to an enemy, these are sacred acts that echo in eternity. San, forgive without counting. I do not say to you, up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. Matthew 1:8-2. Forgiveness is not forgetting, it is freeing. Every time you forgive, you break chains that were never meant to bind your soul. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because I forgave you first. Sir, seek first the kingdom of God. Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. Matthew 6:3-3. You chase peace through possessions, yet peace does not live in things. When you seek me above all else, the pieces of your life begin to fit together. Make heaven your priority, and the earth will follow. Do not judge others, judge not, that you be not judged. Matthew 7:1. You see what is visible. I see the heart. Every person you meet carries battles unseen. When you replace judgment with grace, you make room for my mercy to move. Luke, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them. Matthew 7:1-2. You were never meant to live for yourself alone. Kindness is not weakness. It is strength wrapped in gentleness. Each act of goodness plants a seed that heaven waters in time. Humility leads to greatness. Whoever humbles himself will be exalted. Matthew 2:3-1-2. The world teaches you to climb higher. I teach you to kneel lower. Greatness in my kingdom is measured not by status, but by service. The humble carry a quiet glory the proud will never know. Take up your cross and follow me. If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Luke 9:2-3. Your cross is not your curse, it is your calling. The weight you carry is not to crush you but to shape you. In every sacrifice made with faith, resurrection waits on the other side. Jew, be born again, unless one is born again. He cannot see the kingdom of God. John 3:3. You cannot enter new life carrying the old one. To be born again is to allow my spirit to breathe into your weary soul. It is not the changing of habits, but the transformation of your heart. Sure, let your light shine. You are the light of the world. Matthew 5:1-4-16. You were never meant to hide what I placed in you. The world grows darker when you dim your light out of fear. Shine with kindness. Stand in truth, and let others see me through your glow. Shri, store up treasures in heaven. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Matthew 6:1-9-20. The things you cling to will one day fade, but love, faith, compassion, these are treasures that cannot die. Measure wealth not by what you have, but by what you've given away. Surah, do not be afraid, take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid. Matthew 1:4-7. I know how fear whispers to you in the dark, but remember this, the same hands that calm the storm hold you now. You are never alone, not even for a heartbeat. Shasan, blessed are the peacemakers, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Matthew 5:9. Peace is not the absence of conflict, it is the presence of my spirit. When you sow peace instead of revenge, you become a reflection of heaven on earth. Be the voice that calms, not the echo that stirs division. Shisu, pray in secret. When you pray, go into your room and shut the door. Matthew 6:6. Prayer is not performance, it is presence. I hear the words you never speak. In the quiet, I listen not for eloquence, but for honesty. Shewu, do not worry about tomorrow. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about its own things. Matthew 6:3-4. Anxious hearts wear themselves out chasing control, but you were not built to bear the weight of tomorrow that is mine to hold. Live one day at a time, and trust me with the next. Shalil, ask, seek, knock, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. Matthew 7:7. Your prayers do not fall into silence. They rise into my hands. Keep asking, even when you feel ignored. Delay is not denial. I work beyond what your eyes can see. Should see. Be merciful. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Matthew 5:7. Mercy heals more than it costs. When you choose compassion over criticism, you build bridges where walls once stood. To be merciful is to understand that everyone is fighting something. Shabbat. Love your enemies, and pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5:4. This is not easy, but love never is. When you love those who hate you, you step into divine territory. You turn darkness into an opportunity for redemption. Shijiu, you cannot serve two masters. No one can serve two masters. You cannot serve God and money. Matthew 6:2-4. Split loyalty is spiritual exhaustion. Your heart cannot face both me and the world without tearing. Choose the eternal over the temporary, and peace will follow. Arshur, The greatest among you shall be a servant. Whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant. Matthew 20:26. True greatness is hidden in humility. Every time you help, comfort, or serve another, heaven rejoices. Service is not weakness, it is the highest form of strength. Arshayi, deny yourself to find life. Whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. Matthew 1:6-5. You were not made to be enslaved by your desires. When you surrender them to me, I replace emptiness with peace. Losing yourself in love is not loss, it is discovery. Arshar, keep watch and be ready watch therefore, for you do not know what hour your Lord is coming. Matthew 2:4-2. Do not live distracted. My child, life is fleeting. Eternity is not. Live ready, not in fear, but in joy, knowing that every sunrise brings you closer to forever. Arshasan, abide in me, and I in you. John 1:5-4. Connection is the secret to peace. Stay close to me in chaos, in laughter, in pain. When you abide, I sustain you. Without me, even success feels empty. Arshasu, go and make disciples. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations. Matthew 2:8-9. Your purpose is not to merely survive, but to shine. Share what I have done in you, in your words, in your work, in your kindness. The world does not need more noise. It needs living proof of my love. My child, you have searched for meaning, and here it is. Love me, love others, and live with light in your soul. Every teaching my Son gave you was meant to pull you out of darkness, to lift you from confusion into clarity. His words are not old, they are eternal. They breathe through every act of kindness, through every moment of faith when you trust, even though you cannot see. Do not think you are too far gone, too weary, too broken to begin again. I am still here waiting, not with wrath, but with open arms. The wounds of your past cannot overpower the mercy of my presence. Come back to me when you are lost. Speak to me when you are afraid. Rest in me when the world exhausts you. Let these teachings not remain words on paper, but become the pulse of your spirit. Let them shape your choices, calm your fears, and remind you that heaven walks beside you always. You are loved beyond understanding. You are chosen, cherished, and seen. And I, your Father, I am not finished with your story.